Hi, and welcome to the Daily Windups feature, the Daily Briefing. This morning we have the continental U.S. here, and we see a very strong front. It's pushing into Texas, Kansas. Strong storms are firing into Alabama and Tennessee. Here we have the radar out of Birmingham, Alabama, and you can see there's some flood warnings up. There's some hail signatures, but I suspect they're mainly heavy rain. There's a lot of heavy rain in these storms here. Some strong winds, as I said, possibility of some hail. And these are moving southeast, so the rest of the south will get these later today. Now this is the dew point pressure and temperature analysis plot. And you can see here the front is moving into the Texas Panhandle, into Oklahoma and Missouri and Illinois. And ahead of the front, the temperatures are anywhere from 76 to 80 degrees this morning. And behind the front, it goes from 68 degrees down to 54 degrees. So there's a pretty strong temperature change. This is the NAM, 0Z NAM, 24 hours out. And what we have here is this shows the trough very far digging south digging south. And what we also have is the NAM is showing a stronger development of low pressure in the Bay of Campeche. And here we have the NAM that is 72 hours out, and it's taking this, it looks like a depression, but it's really ragged on here. It's taking it north, hugging the coast, and bringing it into the Texas Brownsville area. And also note this trough, how south it is. It's clear down into Houston, into Florida. Here's the tropics wide view. And up here to the right we have Tropical Storm Gordon. And to the left we have remnants of Tropical Depression 7. Here's a close-up infrared rainbow view of Tropical Storm Gordon. The winds are down to 65 miles per hour. I expect this trend to continue. It's moving into cooler water and a little more shear. So I don't expect this to be bombing out or anything. I think it should have a steadily weakening trend. This is the close-up infrared rainbow view of the remnants of Tropical Depression 7. And it's starting to get its act together. As of 1 a.m. Central Time, the National Hurricane Center gave this system a 40% chance of developing into a tropical cyclone in the next 48 hours. And there's two competing lows here. There's one right off the Yucatan coast, which you can hardly see. It's very green and it's very low. The other one here is close to the Bay of Campeche. I'm sorry, close to the Mexican coast. And what will determine its strength is how far inland it makes it. If it goes inland, it shouldn't strengthen much. If it stays out over the water, it could strengthen quite a bit. And here's the track models. Now this is what we talked about yesterday. Once they initialized it from its current position further north, because remember yesterday it was way down here into Guatemala, and this purple track and these gray tracks, this blue track, these are all more of the dynamic models, and they're showing more of a northward track. These greens are the BAMs, and they're statistical models. I still agree more with the dynamic models of bringing it north with this trough. Now this is our exclusive size estimate as of 4 a.m. It initialized, and we let it initialize as it wanted to, given the current conditions, and it initialized at 24.60 knots. Now, one thing by hour 48, or even hour 36, it takes it to tropical storm strength with 37.27 knots. And this is highly dependent on if it is over land or not. If it is over land, this will not happen. If it is over water, it has the possibility to become a tropical storm. This is the GFS, hour 96 for Tuesday. And you can see this is slower than the NAM, but it's developing a tropical system off of the Mexican coastline, and it wants to take it north and then west into Texas. And here you can see our final slide. We have a full-blown tropical depression or tropical storm. And the big change from yesterday's track is this storm yesterday wanted to take more of a northeastward turn and go into anywhere from Houston to Louisiana. The big change for today is both the NAM and the GFS and some other models want to take it westward into Texas, which is actually really good news because Texas really needs the rain, and that opens up the possibility also for some rain further north into Kansas and Oklahoma. So we'll continue monitoring, and that's all I have for now. For the Daily Windup, I'm Donald Flowers.